See anything you like? What's the matter? Can't I get your ghost, Bob?
Hey, this is PJ Souls, and you are totally watching Death Curse Society. So keep watching.
Totally.
Rock and roll!
6 o'clock already, it was just in the middle of a dream. I was kissing Valentino by a crystal blue Italian stream. But I can't be late, cause then I guess I just won't get paid. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. I don't have to run day. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. It's just another manic Monday.
Is up, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Monday Maniacs from Death Curse Society. I'm Red Crank. That's Colonel. And that's Colonel.
Woo! We're going to the stadium to clean out our lockers.
Yep. And there's Ziggy. Disappointed Ziggy. Hold on.
I was hoping you had that. Yeah, I'll just say, let's get it out of the way real quick, man.
All right,
The
go ahead.
Lions,
Get it out.
they lost the NFC Championship. Only the second time in my lifetime my Lions have ever gotten this far. So 32 years apart, appearances. A lot of the people I know and love are skeptical that, oh, fuck, another 32 years, like it's automatic. I disagree. I see the culture has changed. I see the core of talent we have. I see that talented free agents are going to want to come here now to be part of this and get in on it. Hey, man, the future's fucking bright in Detroit. Lions, couldn't be prouder of this journey, this whole season. And the future is bright, man. Well done. 2 playoff wins. Fucking 2. Outstanding, man. A little bit short. A lot of things went crazy in this fucking game yesterday.
I hit the wrong one. There we go. My bad.
A lot of things went crazy in this game. Circus catches, but there were some mistakes on both sides. But in the end, the team that made the more plays and held up better won. And I can't say anything but congratulations, San Francisco. You motherfuckers. We're going to get you next time. Lions are here, though.
I do have a very important football question, especially for 2024, because things have kind of changed so much in the sports world. Does this mean that Taylor Swift is better than Eminem now?
Wow. That's an online debate right there, dude. That would break the internet, I think, if you threw that
I don't know if it's better. Like, Zach can fill me in. I don't know. I don't remember them ever showing Eminem at a Lions game until the playoff run.
No. Dude, when I went to Monday Night Football a couple years ago, he was fine. He goes to every game.
All right. I was
here,
thinking
he
he's just
goes.
a fucking bandwagon fan. So.
If he's here, he goes. He always he doesn't look for the camera though. He ain't that kind of guy, I guess. You know, he doesn't give a fuck.
Well, he's not selling anymore like he used to.
Yeah, right.
On camera more.
I guess you got that kind of money. It's the fuck you money, you know. You don't need it.
I have seen.
It didn't age well.
Yeah, I did see some pictures of him out in the crowd. He's like flipping people off in the first half, and then
Oh, when it was 27 to fucking, a 17-point lead. Yeah, he was all power. And then at the end, they showed him, though, he had the same look we all had with our hands in our head. But little did I know that the Lions' loss would be the least of my problems on this Sunday. But that's something we'll get into later. We got other stuff to talk about first. But
but while we're still on the subject of football, I'm going to get this out of my way.
Let's do it.
Folks, we usually show off our gets and this and that. We were fucking all business. So, yes, Zach got that awesome fucking Lions.
Let's drop the maker of it, too, of course.
So,
Of course.
Yeah.
To get the deal, I waited for him to show up. I was like, man, I need one of these. I've been saying I need one of these for a while. I'm bringing my model.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Look at
there
that.
we go. Hold on.
There we go.
Hold on. We got to highlight that. Woo! What up,
Hey,
Sarge?
Sarge is showing off the Cincinnati Bengals hockey mask from, 13X Studios?
13X. What does Bengals Jason say?
Louder. People can't hear.
There you
There
go.
you go.
We just got 10 subs off of that. You're the best, Zoe. We love you.
You gonna go watch Spider-Man now? Yeah. All right, you go watch Spider-Man.
Oh, man.
Yes,
That's the cutest thing
two
ever.
masks right there,
Yeah.
courtesy of 13X Studios. Our
Courtesy, my ass.
Well, we paid. You paid for them, but
It's supporting
made by
our
made-
peers. What we're doing.
right, made by 13X
Yeah.
Studios. Our buddy Rick's. I can't pronounce his name yet. I didn't even ask him. I'm Skrzynski. I meant to, but I'll get to it because we're gonna have him on the show at some point before our next trip, I believe.
Yeah.
So,
That guy is a fucking ball of energy, man.
We'll figure out how to say his name. That guy has, I think he has natural cocaine just flowing through him, and I don't mean he
I
does
think so.
cocaine. I just feel like
No, it's just he.
This is a natural fucking energy, dude. Damn, I wish I had half of that.
Well, anybody was sitting
Right.
down there. He came walking in, going, "Get up off your friend!" Everyone was like, "Oh shit!" Stand up, So it worked.
That's right.
Guy's crazy, man. He's good.
yes, the selfie guy.
The
from,
selfie guy.
Terrifier 2. Well, one of the selfie guys,
There were
because
two
there seems
selfie
to be
guys there.
dueling selfie guys.
Josh.
Yeah, that was fun.
I called him Moobies when he was up there playing with
Yeah.
us, So yeah. But he was
Yeah.
he wanted a selfie while we were playing, but we had to keep
That
the
was
flow
funny.
going, man.
You were like, after the game.
Yeah. Oh,
I got to scroll back up here to one of these comments. Yes, there we go. Days of the Dead says, nice shirt. Goddamn right, sir.
I'm gonna have to order one off the site 'cause I wanted the skull one,
I was. I'm a fucking professional. Oh, there you go.
There we go. There were two options of shirts, and this is the one I chose with the alien on it, of course.
Yeah,
So,
both great fucking options.
The other one's a blue
Yes,
skull. It's
Blue
sharp.
Skull. And I'll be honest. Bill was nice enough to give us some of those shirts to hand away. One of them was
A
my
triple X.
size. I was for like a split second. I was gonna be like, whoop, but no, it didn't. It went. Whoop.
We
Right
just
as
happened,
good.
we happened to have a triple X that won that needed a triple X, so he got it.
No,
Yep.
Awesome fucking
Yeah.
gear. Days of the Dead always has awesome fucking gear. Every
That
fucking
is
year
true.
I've gone
That
to Days
is
of the Dead, their gear's always been fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, I would say
Now-
the strongest shirt designs for sure. Yeah, the posters. They got a couple.
Mhm.
I think those tattoo artists like to get in on that shit too, though. Help them out with it.
Now, I do have to say, I'm not absolutely sure how well my internet is going to work tonight. So
Seems
bear with me.
there's a short delay here and there, but it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's no worse than Bud Cooper.
I am in a not as reputable hotel room as we were for the weekend in the heart of Atlanta still.
Brother, you don't know
spent
the half
day
of it.
doing-
What did I tell you about
Well, I'll get to your story here in a little bit.
We're gonna finish with this.
We're going to save with that.
I took my time with this. And my anger is just as hot as it was the minute shit went off the rails last night. So, yeah. Uh-oh.
No, he
Yeah,
froze. Oh, there he
the
is.
internet here is iffy. I'll just put it that. See,
Yeah, you're definitely.
as I go to black screen.
That's all right.
So
We'll do our best.
But yes, I'm still in Atlanta, and I spent the most of the day cruising around the area, checking out some film locations on my own, and wish you guys could have stuck around and done it too, but you know, business
At
must
least
go first. So
at some of these other stops that are possibly coming up that we'd be driving to, so we will be able to get around and see some things, hopefully.
Maybe.
You never know.
For me.
Right.
Yeah, it's maybe.
Right.
I don't know if he's froze or what.
Nope, I'm here.
Looking.
I was briefly. So
Well,
yeah, I may be in and out.
Atlanta Days of the Dead.
Yeah,
It was awesome. It was fucking awesome,
It was
man.
fucking great.
We still got. Hey, hold on. We still got business.
Oh, we got to
take
do
care of here, man.
we got the important
Yeah,
stuff got to be
jeez.
taken care of. Yeah.
You guys are jumping ahead like, fuck. Come on, man.
I'll be honest. I'm in a little bit of
First, before we get
anticipation,
into
to hurry up a little bit.
Oh, I understand. Before we get into all of the good stuff, we are going to talk about our experience at Days of the Dead Atlanta and talk about the game show, talk about the celebrity interactions that we had, talk about the cosplay interactions, some of the other fun that we had, fan interactions, of course. But before we get to all that, let's thank our members, our final girls, Chris, Lorena, Tyrone, our Crazy Ralphs, Rick and Raymond, and our camp counselors, 42nd Street Pete, Corey, Luke, Michigan Dave, S. Michael, Stacy Lynn, Orlando, Patricia, and JJ. Thank you, everybody. That's right. And if you want to become a member, please go to our new website, deathcursesociety.com, and visit the membership page.
That's right.
The new
and
website.
improved.
And
Yeah.
check that out. And yeah. And of course, as always, special thanks to our associate producer, C. Faze. Let's go ahead and bring him in. Faze, what's up?
Oh, I'm still tired, but I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Fucking tired still.
Doing well.
Oh yeah.
Peach. Wonderful.
I'm not
I'm
tired.
sure you're
I'm not
doing real good there, Ziggy.
Yeah. You actually
I'm doing
slept
real good.
this weekend.
Who?
Crank.
Oh,
Who,
Crank.
me?
Yeah.
Eh.
Because
Sure,
we were
got no-
rooming
I
together.
stayed
Oh,
up
no,
as
he
long-
fucking slept.
I stayed up as long as you guys did every night this weekend, if not longer. So
Well, never.
Yeah, but you actually slept. That's where I rested.
No.
I slept. I rested.
When we were up there and
All
hit
right.
the pillow, it didn't take long. And like shit, the one night I turned on a Ronnie James Dio documentary, which is awesome. But the movie after it, man, it involved a bunch of loud screaming that was like, what the fuck is going on around here? And I kind of went like, huh? What? And face like, did you
Woke
hear
you up?
that shit? Yeah. I was like, yeah, I heard it. Went right. I was out in 4 seconds again,
Yeah.
Yep.
We didn't get to do like a whole lot of crazy stuff, meeting people and
No.
everything. We were just so locked into delivering the best version of Curse Your Luck we possibly could. And I think that reflected this time around. It definitely, with all four of us there,
and I
this shit
think
was
we
incredible.
might have. I think we might have, man. We'll get to that though.
Yep.
Faze, any weird occurrences on your flights home or anything like that? No. All right.
No?
No, the delay didn't interfere with
I don't
that
even
at
think
all.
he opened his mouth at all. I don't even think he opened his mouth at all. He was just like,
He knew it was coming.
No, with the delay, as soon as he took his breath, you cut him. It was like perfect.
I did.
Oh yeah.
Good. I was trying to time it. Just right. All right. Well, gang, we are, they are back from Days of the Dead Atlanta. I'm still in Atlanta, enjoying it though. And man, I don't know about you, but I had a damn blast. Ziggy and I went to Atlanta or Days of the Dead in Chicago to kind of experience a little bit of Days of the Dead there. You'd been to one before, right? But this was my first, and I think Colonel's first.
No. I've been to Days of the Dead Indy a handful of times.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, this is the first time I've traveled outside of my region for a Days of the Dead show. So, or I traveled further than a 2-hour drive. We'll say that.
I understand why they go to Atlanta. To me, it was kind of weird. It's like, what, Atlanta? You know, is there a hotbed of horror fans there? Yes, there is. And it's just a great city. The fucking restaurants. I think the restaurants were pretty good all the way around on this trip. Would you guys concur on that?
The one we ate at, well, no, that's right. There were two.
Well, the chain one.
The chain one doesn't count. The two, yes. The two that we tried, I would say, first, fucking phenomenal.
I had the probably number one breakfast I've ever had of all time. It's best.
That was a good breakfast. That was a good diner. Right down the street from the hotel. A little bit of a hike, about a block, but it's uphill.
Uphill, both ways, in the rain.
Yeah. No,
it was
not both ways. It was downhill the way down. Jesus.
You know, how
it was downhill in the rain.
Metro Cafe.
It was downhill. Yes, Metro Diner.
Metro Diner.
Yeah. Very good. Very I had the catfish, which was with the double loaded mashed potatoes.
Oh my God. It looks so fucking good. If you guys remember from last week, I was talking about I was going to eat cheap. So unfortunately, I had the chicken tenders and fries. But they were really fucking good fries and chicken tenders, man. Fucked my jaw up, my cheek up, because I was eating too fast. And it was hot as fuck. So I'm like, oh, it hurts. And it still hurts. But
yeah, but I mean, these guys, you know, some of these Coney Islands, like these greasy spoons, as they say, and I would not call this place a greasy spoon. Whatever they cooked in all their stuff, the oil was clean. It was freshly changed and everything. There was no bad like fryer flavor on anything or grill that hasn't been cleaned in a month. Everything was great. High marks. Maybe the greatest.
Very high. It was tasty.
Yeah.
And what was I can't remember the Sarpino's. Was that the
like that,
pizza place that we went to?
Well, we tried to go to Stoner's Pizza Pit. It said it was open till 1 a.m. We walked to it, and they were in there, but the doors were locked, and they were ignoring, you know, pretty much like, fuck
everything.
Off. We're done. We need to get stoned now, I guess. I don't know what they were doing, but so.
I mean, well, at least it's not false advertisement. They had to get stoned. I mean, can't do your job.
I kept seeing their box in the condo, and I was like, ooh, we're going to have to try this one. But the one we got was decent. It was good. I liked it.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get it. I want to get that name. I think it was Sopranos.
It was something like
Sarpino's.
Yeah. I said Sopranos.
We had a guy offer up some suggestions. Donato's, he said, was one we were supposed to go to. And no, we didn't get to that one.
But that was like 20 miles away.
Yeah,
or something like that.
And every time you get in your car and leave the parking structure, it's $18. Like, what the fuck, man? That's one thing that sucks.
And that
one thing about that parking garage
is up pretty quick.
You want to go there? Go ahead.
Not yet. Say we do like we normally do. We're getting off the beaten path. Let's go day through fucking day.
Friday, arrive at Atlanta, right?
Well, I got there Thursday, so
Crank kick it off. You did get there Thursday, so
yeah.
Why don't you kick it off? I'm my own boss. I can get my own days off. Shit.
Goddamn right. I got in Thursday night, a little bit later than I expected, but I ended up, getting a late start out of Oklahoma, and but I made good time. There were no floods like I was kind of worrying about, according to Google Maps, what they were telling me on the way down there, and got in probably around 11, I want to say. So got checked in, got unloaded because I knew I would need the entire trunk empty. Yeah. And then just kind of hung out, didn't really do a little bit or do a whole lot. chatted with some of the fans and stuff like that. Had a couple of drinks just to kind of like bring things down and make sure I got some decent rest. And then woke up Friday, got a little work done on the computer, getting ready for Curse Your Luck. And about 2:30 or so, it was time to head to the airport to pick up these assholes because they all got flights. And I had to drive.
Celebrity has its perks,
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Well, let's not add it too hard, I mean, they were flights. They were good, I mean, my flight from Detroit to Chicago, from Chicago to Atlanta, flawless, fine.
That's good. That's
great.
Good.
That was good.
It's fine. It was on time. Moved along. Everything was great. Didn't fuck around too long. Got right to the gates. They let us off. Everything was great. It went how it's supposed to go.
Holy shit. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Here's dang it. I think try that again. There we go. Brandon Jackson is here. He says, loved y'all. I was the giant orange weasel.
Yes.
Congratulations on your runner-up prize, sir.
Yeah. That
was phenomenal cosplay, dude.
This motherfucker was 8-9 feet tall.
Dude, but when we were walking towards the panel room, I saw him coming down the hallway, man. The top of his fucking cosplay is about to hit that fucking ceiling. He had like that much clearance.
And this place had high ceilings, man. The cosplay best I've ever seen.
Cosplay was on point.
It's a contender. Definitely, it's like a Lions type contender. They're definitely in the discussion.
I still think Texas Frightmare has it.
Well, yep, right now. But I mean, dude, come on. They had the Michael Myers with the hedge. Anytime someone goes through that trouble, and Colonel got a beautiful shot of it. We'll add it to the sizzle reel. Ain't gonna be much of a sizzle reel, but we'll get it in there somehow.
Oh, I don't know, because I got some shots and a little bit of footage today.
Oh, yeah, okay. Crank's been doing some sightseeing. That'd be cool. That's worth it, man. I mean, we didn't do any bits or anything really. It was all fucking business at the show this weekend. So.
It was. Well, and part of that was because I had been working on the website so long and it didn't really go live until last Monday or Sunday. I did not have a whole lot of time to get the prep work done for Curse Your Luck. So I was up in the hotel room a good chunk of the time Saturday, still working on that. But
don't give away.
But yeah, we're still on Friday.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. He's back. He's back, folks.
I didn't hear any of that. You were sizzling out.
Snip. I was just saying. We were saying. There he goes.
What'd you say, Colonel?
No. Zachary, done wrapping up your. All right. So flawless fucking flights. Again, this is the first time I've flown in 30 years, literally. And a lot's changed since I was fucking 10, okay?
Yeah.
So I was a nervous fucking wreck. Zach could tell you, I kept texting, do I need to do this?
What do I do? What do I do? I was like, dude, it's all good. You're already checked. Just go see your agent. They're going to fucking hand you a boarding pass and take your bag and you're all good.
And the great thing was I didn't even do that. They're like, oh, no, you're fine. You got the app. Just go. I was like, sweet. So I was nervous to go through TSA. God, I hope I don't get busted for anything. But again, everything was fucking fine. I had my frishes for breakfast, my last little taste of Cincinnati before I left home. And no, the flights are great. I mean, I was taking, you want snacks? Yeah, I'll take snacks, put them in my fucking backpack because my carry-on was way too big. And I'm not a baller like some people in the group where I can afford to pay for a suitcase. So this thing was fucking like, that is pushing down, get underneath the seat. Fucking, I had my whole world in that fucking backpack for the entire weekend. It was full of snacks.
You'll see.
Yeah, it's funny. Great. The flight to Atlanta was fucking great. I had no complaints or issues until I landed trying to find Zag and FaZe.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad though. You were like there's like two different terminals in this Atlanta thing, and there's a giant mall in the middle of it. You know, if you've ever been to Atlanta.
That's kind of what threw me off. Was the fucking mall. I was like, hey.
So, but the baggage is the baggage like it always is in every airport. So we're like, just go to baggage, you know, and we're in front of TGI Fridays, you know, and then we finally saw him come around the corner and it was all good. But that's the thing. They looked at you, they threw you 2 bags of the peanuts and shit because they're like, look at this guy. He's a big guy. We can't just give him this 4 pretzels and a piece of fucking.
Dude, I like how you're trying to do this shitty joke when they were literally giving everybody 2 bags of fucking
Not on our plane, they weren't.
On my plane, they were. Everybody got 2 fucking bags of the snack mix.
And I'm sure it's a cost thing, but boy, that the other thing's what? It's a chocolate dry, like the baby cookie that the baby would gum on. What is that kind of cookie? Remember those? It's like a chocolate version of that. I was like, what the? Who wants that?
That wasn't good. I got that on the way back. I was like, let me try one of those. And I was like, no.
Lady's just going chocolate. I'm thinking candy bars. Yeah. And it's like, no. And then the pretzels aren't even pretzels anymore. It's got like bagel chips in it. And like they were like little dried onions in it and stuff, like a trail mix almost of but bad shit for you, stuff that.
Yeah, it's like trail mix without, no, not really trail mix. Trail mix is better. It has M&Ms and raisins and all.
Yeah.
It's like a Chex Mix type shit, but like Dollar General brand Chex Mix. It just wasn't good.
Those pretzels were stale last year.
We've been talking about airplane snacks for way too long.
Yeah.
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
Hey, you guys are, Ziggy is trying to go out with the ultimate fat boy joke on Colonel, and Colonel's having nothing of it.
He's down though, man. He's down a shirt size. He's coming the other way. He's coming back.
Got him right. I've lost 45 pounds the past year and a half. We're getting there.
See?
Yeah.
Even Phase,
you don't eat.
Comedians. You're seriously talking about airline food for this
Just
long?
bear with us. We're going somewhere with it, okay? Shh.
Where the hell are you going on airplane peanuts?
It's gonna tie into the shit later. Don't worry. All right. So now we're here. Craig picks us up, and we're heading back to get checked in and see everything, and get on with Friday. The Friday Days of the Dead, day 1.
Everything's good. We got a couple of hotel rooms on site, which is very nice, especially toting all that gear around and everything. Rooms were accommodating. Adequate.
Yeah. Good. They were tight.
They were good. It was a room. It had a bed and a TV and a shower. Yep. All I fucking needed.
They had a TV in the shower?
Yeah.
No, a bed, a TV, and a shower.
Oh, okay.
My only complaint, again, I'm sure I know it's the same for you guys because all of us are taller than average, was that when I got in the shower, here's the ceiling, here's the shower head. I was like, man, literally minor complaint.
Actually, ours wasn't like that. It was actually up there. It was one of those giant ass heads that had the fancy. You could you click it and it did ran through the things. Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah. All right, one more snack comment real quick. Joseph says, my plane to Vegas last Monday and Thursday, they gave us absolutely so.
It almost worked. And I almost hit it too, so.
Oh. Well, it might have done better if you'd have hit it. But.
Better let me fire those tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, but Friday was good. We got to meet some of our friends, some of our sponsors that helped us out with the show. We got to chat with our buddy Patrick Rasmussen from Fantasy Realms, who donated another stack of art prints to give away.
We're loaded up again, folks. Well, we gave
those things.
We gave them all away.
We gave all of them away, dude. Those things were fucking
flying.
They were flying. People wanted them.
And that's right, because we did the in between, like the games we would do. Just randomly grab who likes John Wick, and he had a John Wick in there, and then we would tell a question that had nothing to do with John Wick, and people got all the answers though. They got it, and they were, like I said, we were out of those. Those were the first things to go, I think, after the wreaths, of course.
Yeah. No, the wreaths were the first thing to go, but
that pinhead with the chains, Bell's Fancy Creations. Holy Christ, that was spectacular. I think that is the most elaborate one I've seen in person from you guys so far.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious how they got that home.
Yeah, they had to fly home with that. Yeah. But we were standing there going like, well, they have a FedEx in the airport, so yeah, it's probably going to cost you an arm and a leg, but at least it'll be safe. But what a piece. All right.
Oh man, we may have to I didn't think about that. Yeah. What if they are flying home? They'd have to either ship it to themselves or
I don't think they
something.
mind for something like that because it's so fucking cool. I mean, that's it's a pretty much a high dollar item. So it's probably like, yeah,
Right.
I didn't have to spend on the thing. I'll put the $40 in a box. No problem.
Sure. Hey, you guys chat for a minute. Let me confirm something here,
Okay.
and I'll come right back. I'll still be here, but I'm going to be looking up something. So tell us a little bit more about Friday. Talk
I
about
will.
Patrick and then
Yep.
Screen
I
Team.
got it. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay,
So we
okay.
saw Patrick's the man, and he was painting a fucking full on Vincent Price like collage, man, and it was like Dr. Phibes in there and just Haunted Hill. He just and even what was the he did the little mouse? Was that Ratatouille or something like that?
I can't remember what it's from, to be honest with you.
Ah, Christ, I'm not good with cartoons, but spot on. And he did it in real time. He said he's going to get that video to us. We will DCS it up and get it out here, and so we can watch this thing get painted in real time. So I love that kind of shit. I think that's so fascinating. And then we went around, we set up our banners to get registered for the game. We handed out 1,000 fucking sign up forms as we walked through there. We checked out a lot of the vendors to see what was going on in there.
We also made sure to stop by and see Justin, another one of our sponsors at Scream Team Releasing.
Yeah.
Check in with him, see how things are going, and they got some new movies, my friends. You might want to check out. I want to get my hands on a couple of these. ScreamTeamReleasing.com.
And
it's a great place for very independent horror films.
Or find the link at DeathCurseSociety.com.
That's right.
But yeah, it was great. There was a lot of the panels went down Friday and Saturday, and we didn't film any panels this weekend. We were just too laser focused on the game show this time. That was what it was about. So we didn't honestly see anybody, man. I mean, it was just like a brief. I do have a Bam Margera story for Sunday when we get there.
You motherfucker.
Yeah.
We
will tell you. We got to see this thing firsthand, and it's just like, it's crazy, but there's a twist to it. We'll get to that. It's going to be a good one, though, man. So stay tuned for that. There's a teaser for you.
All right.
But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, like Friday, it ran till 10 o'clock, or was it 9 o'clock?
9.
9, yeah. And that's when also we're going to take a step back in time. On Friday, that's when we all got to the airport, checked in, unloaded. It's like, man, we got to eat.
Yeah.
We got to fucking eat. That's when we went to Metro Diner. Dude, again, we don't need to talk about the food again. Yeah. But there's one bit of food I'm going to talk about that I wanted to try. I should have tried it. A fucking Oreo cheesecake.
Oh, yeah.
Looked delicious and thick. But man, if you wanted the whole thing, it was $90 fucking bucks.
A $90 cake.
$90 cake, $10 slice. Again, like I said, I just cutting out the sweets. No. Fuck, dude. I wish I would have got that though.
It looked rich as fuck, man. But again, that place, that's a staple. If we're going back to that same area ever, yeah, we're stopping.
I'm going back and getting the catfish.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted that goddamn catfish, but my wallet said get the chicken tenders and fries.
There were lots of things on that menu that were interesting.
Dude, the biscuits and gravy. I was like, man, I know we can get some good Southern biscuits and gravy.
Let's get off the food.
I had to keep the beard clean. Sorry.
All right.
But this is good.
We love food, man.
It is that good. It is that good. I mean, it really was. Clean.
Okay. Before we move on, we just had a new final guy jump into the mix while we were on the show.
Oh, my God.
Holy shit.
Yeah. That's what I didn't understand what he'd been alluding to by saying a couple of things here. But let me see.
Now.
Well, we're waiting.
Damn it. There it is.
I haven't played that one in a while. I missed it.
This is the one I found. There we go. BD Mags joined up. He says, say my name, bitches.
This is my beloved brother. I love him. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, I can't wait to see him in person again because watch, he's going to try to talk us down on that price, and he'll fucking do it. We'll fucking do it. We'll be like, fine. We'll
Don't give him any ideas, man. Don't give him any fucking ideas.
He works his magic, dude. He's fucking awesome, man. I can learn so much from that man.
Who the fuck is this that signed up for 4 years for $75? Who did that? Oh,
that'd be your brother.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you, BD.
He's like leading this charge with this crazy thing with my dad and everything. He's stepped into the fucking main role, dude, and he's Dan Campbell in this thing, you know. He's doing it. He's making it happen. He's going to make sure that our season isn't lost due to this tragedy. So, bro, even on that, thank you. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you very much, man. Let me see here. There we go. Joseph said he picked up an Annabelle doll while he was at the in Las Vegas. He says getting Annabelle home on the plane was interesting. Freaked out a whole bunch of people, but it was awesome.
That's amazing. I assume you went to some kind of a Halloween store convention, it looked like. Or is it just a chain of your stores? Is it that
just to probably see what new stuff is coming out this year for his Halloween store.
Sure. I would fucking love that, man. That'd be so awesome.
Yeah, that would be cool as shit. Friday night, after the con was over.
Oh, fuck the bar. God damn it. Oh, no, I forgot all about that.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I tried to forget about all this. This was like, okay, this had nothing to do with Days of the Dead, though. This was the hotel.
Things took a dark turn. We're at the bar with a couple of folks from the con that we were hanging out with, and I think it was called Fandangos. We ordered a couple of salads. A couple of people ordered salads. I, of course, ordered the liquid courage drinks.
Yeah.
Salad. Salad. There we go. Yeah.
I was ready to unwind, man, after that long plane trip and then busting around there and all the promotion we were doing Friday. Yeah, I was definitely ready for a fucking drink, you know?
Yeah.
And I had no fucking bud with me, no weed. We had the fucking vapes the whole weekend.
That's true. Now, I've worked in a lot of bars being a karaoke guy. I've been to a lot of bars in my travels and years. This might possibly be the worst serviced bar I have ever been in my life. Now, we ordered drinks and food all at the same time, and
ordered at 10.
About, what was it, 45 minutes later, one person got a drink?
It was longer than 45 minutes, dude. It was about an hour. I would say it was probably a little over an hour before someone got their first drink.
At the 45-minute mark, we've got three waters. Three waters.
Waters.
Yeah.
Waters.
There wasn't even enough water for everybody. It was just 3 waters. Like,
yeah.
Right. And then at about an hour and a half or so, it seemed like, I went to the far end of the bar to another bartender that wasn't in charge of the service window, because that person was terrible.
I look over there, and all of a sudden, Crank is like, he is running service. He's getting drinks for tables and shit, and he's hey, this is yours over here. All right, you know, he's bringing it over, and then he's coming at our table one at a time. Like every 20 minutes, he shows up with somebody's drink.
That's all I could get, man.
Every 20 minutes.
And I found out while I was up there, they ran out of Coke, so they had to go to like a gas station or a convenience store and get a bunch of cans, and that's how they were mixing up their mixed drinks.
They weren't prepared.
How do you run out of Coke in Atlanta?
Yeah.
How do you run out of soda in a bar, and you know there's going to be an extra, I don't know, 2,500 people there for the weekend?
I mean, usually they always have those well fucking pours with the generic cola in it too, you know? I mean,
And then they don't staff it correctly for, you know, the fact that the hotel is full. Like,
had I not looked at that
was
young
the
lady's
worst.
face, had I
And-
not looked in her face and her eyes and see the hell she was going through, I almost thought we got hustled.
Well, that's what I want to say. There's a difference though, because the waitress we had was fine and probably would have been good if her service bartender had been staying up on shit instead of just bullshitting with the 4 people that she had right in front of her.
Oh, she was telling everyone how fucking great she was, how she runs this bar and this is her bar and she runs it so good and no one's got a goddamn drink in the whole place. If
she runs that bar, then you ran off about, I'd say you lost probably about $5,000 in sales that night, because if the drink time was an hour and a half a drink, that's awful. Fucking awful. I could have had 3 drinks in that amount of time or more. You know, if you would serve correctly. But
she just kept coming up going, I'm so sorry. But we realized there was like 10 tables in a row and she was the only one working them all. And she was trying to be systematic, but the fucking drinks were coming out all goofy. You know, so it was a mess. It sucked. We were there like 2.5 hours. I had 1 drink.
I had 2.
Oh, well.
Because remember, I got that free one. Someone ordered some fruity shit. She came by, it's like, they left. Does anybody want this as a free drink? I'll take it. I still don't know what the fuck it was, but I drank it.
Yeah.
And what was it? The strawberries?
That's what FaZe got.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me started on that fucking beer. Speaking of FaZe, when you brought me my Blue Moon, I don't know. This is the first time I've ever seen a beer served in this type of glass. It's like $8.75 for a Blue Moon. And it's like an 8-ounce fucking glass. It's just really thin and tall. I was like, first I thought he was bringing like a Long Island iced tea or something. I'm like, no, that's my fucking
it wasn't
beer.
that kind of glass.
And I looked at the face. I'm like, you believe this shit? They're going to charge you $8 for fucking $1 per ounce. Pretty much. Like, I drank it in 1 drink. Done. Like, what the fuck?
Yep. There's definitely boob bar prices, man.
Yeah.
But at the end of that one though, I mean that she came over and just said, just pay for the salads and fucking.
And she gave us an employee discount on the salads too.
On the salads, and then
quite a bit.
The 3 drinks that did make the ticket were eliminated. They got taken off, you know. And I was just going. She handed it to me, and I just went, okay, you know. And she's like, you know what? No. You shouldn't have to wait 2.5 hours for your drinks. I'm taking those off. I'll be right back.
I can't remember. I can't remember the waitress's name, but FaZe, do you remember this one? I'm going to bring you back in. Do you remember her name?
Arlena.
Arlena
or Arlena?
Arlena, that's it. Arlena.
Yeah.
She was great, wasn't she, FaZe?
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Big.
All right.
He answered.
Got you now, asshole. No, but yeah, Arlena was great, and I'm sorry she was going through hell that night. I hope we were not adding to that hell. I hope we were at least kind of a bright spot.
Dude, we were nice as hell to her. No one even.
And she thanked us for that. But that's the thing. That's what she said. I put in my 2 weeks notice tonight. I'm done with this shit. And then we were like, oh fuck, and we like really triple tipped her pretty much. And that's when I started thinking about it, going, if I said that every other weekend, it's a good night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I saw her Saturday when we were walking by, because it's by mine and Crank's room. She's in there having a good old fucking time, just talking and like.
But there were a couple of more servers in there, to be fair.
Yes.
Yeah. And I popped in there after the bar closed on Saturday. I saw her at the host stand. I jumped in. I was just like, "Hey, everything a little better tonight?" And she was like, "It was much better tonight." And I was like, "All right, I'm sorry we didn't come and see you, but
yeah,
we just took care of ourselves tonight." You know?
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. Friday night at the heat of it, I think I actually heard her say. And then we tipped her another 50, Yeah.
Yes. Hold on here. FaZe says his drink was a Boulevard with strawberry vodka with strawberries in it.
Yeah, but they were muddled strawberries. Muddled
strawberries, yes.
Muddled strawberries.
And then he says, yes, the beer glass was abysmal.
I was pissed.
Yeah. Tarek says if she's still working there when you're back next year,
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to be keeping an eye open for that.
That will be the test. We'll find
The
out.
test is, if she is, I'm writing her tip's going to be me writing an IOU a tip. Like, I'm going to IOU a tip.
It's all like, pretty
And
good
then,
hustle.
I tipped you a year in advance.
Carrie says, we will have the drinks flowing when you come to Texas.
My sister. It's Houston.
Do we have a Texas date coming up soon?
I was already in Texas. So
there is some events going on in Texas at some point.
We'll be seeing you, Carrie.
I already told her if we're coming down. It's not that far away from her. I mean,
Yeah.
I probably would drive the 4 hours for that. You know what I mean? But that's to Dallas. She's in Houston. That's only like an hour or something. So where she is.
Yeah, the event's in Houston.
I know. I'm just saying. Like when we went to Texas Frightmares, Crank and I last year, we had discussed driving the 4 hours to visit my sister.
Okay.
4 fucking hours, and it turned out we didn't have the time anyway.
Yeah, we talked about it because we talked about hitting a couple of like locations on the way down to just say hey.
Means all that shit. So we're gonna do it. Yes, sis. Yes. I think it's September.
She says, "Game on, bitches." She's primarily talking to you about bitches. So
well, whatever. I bet you. Let's see. I don't know if she's gonna see. They won't outcook Brandon, but they'll probably bring in a chef for you to make you something.
Ooh,
it'll top them.
You have my attention.
Yes.
Well, Friday, and then we ended up going out into the lobby after the bar, sucked, and just we had
people watch,
picked up a couple of things, and luckily there was a liquor store right across the street, and we ended up just getting plowed out there. So
and like random people would walk up like drunk off their ass, and we would just fucking talk to them, and it was the most.
And give them a drink.
Yep, pour them a drink, and they'd sit down. Like the one guy started flexing on us. We got to check him because like day one of filming was supposed to be today.
I remember.
I don't want to mention his name, but we'll see. We're gonna look it up and check it. Brandon, you will be interested in this fucking story, but I got to tell this one off the air.
Yeah. So let's say we got plastered because I did not Friday night.
Okay.
No.
That's the one thing that was kind of annoying, that I wasn't plastered, and you got. I wasn't even annoyed. Just Mr. Friendly Crank over there offering free drinks. Again, I'm way too reserved to do that. So I live vicariously through him, watching him do his shit. In his natural mode, I'm just like, huh. And then, then I got to that point with that guy where I was like, okay, I might have to join.
Yeah. Hey,
I do want to mention one little other highlight of that bar. I sat down next to a gentleman while I was getting our table drinks. I sat next to a gentleman. I believe his name was Henry. And we had a lovely conversation for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. But and he tipped out, and he asked for a package of like plastic silverware to go with him. And he never got this. He waited another 15 minutes after he tabbed out for that silverware. Didn't get it. So I turned around. I looked at one of the tables behind me and saw a silverware roll on the table. And I just walked up to the people that were sitting there. I was like, are you guys using this? Do you plan to use it? Are you ever going to use it? No? Then can I have it? And they were just kind of chuckling like, yeah, sure. And I just took it away, walked back up to Henry. I was like, here you go, man. Have a good night.
Well, we were waiting for them to get the fuck out of there, man. Yeah, so we could get this.
That's the bad thing. You know how many people could have dined and fucking dashed?
They would have never known.
They would have never fucking known.
Everybody could have. That probably happened a few times anyway.
No,
that would have.
Yeah.
Well, if she would have had to look into that, that would have interrupted the manager's party, that she was having with their 5 people over there. So,
God, dude.
Yep.
I mentioned it to the front desk. The next day, I was just like, I don't know what's going on, but your restaurant needs a lot of help. At least that place. So Fandangos, if you're ever at the Cortland Grand in Atlanta, avoid Fandangos. That's what it was called.
Fandangos.
And then we came out Friday night and woke up Saturday morning. And Colonel, you want to start Saturday morning?
Shit, I'm trying to remember what happened Saturday morning. Why you're wanting me to lead with this? Other than I got no fucking sleep.
I overslept.
I'm just trying to share the love.
No. Saturday morning, I woke up to just people being loud as fuck in the swimming pool. which forced me just to, yeah.
You got to tell that story.
When we get to Saturday night, you guys know about the Marco Polo story. A bit I came up with that I kind of wish we had filmed, but we just didn't have time. No. Like I said, Saturday morning, I pretty much just laid in bed all night. I slept 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. Just people being loud, having fun at the pool like you're supposed to. No, I'm not hating. They're enjoying their weekend, have fun. So I'm just going to sit up and fucking hear Crank's alarm go off 800 fucking times because he sets 800 fucking alarms and he just stop and keep sleeping.
I said 3. I said
you
3.
said 3. But dude, that shit was loud enough to wake up everybody adjacent to us. Like it was like,
well, it's supposed to. It's supposed to be that
Christ,
loud.
Man. Again, so if you guys room with anybody, we're the odd couple. Crank, I know people like Crank. There's nothing wrong. They set multiple alarms, stop each one until they finally get up. I'm a one alarm guy. That alarm goes off, I'm fucking up.
One ding, I'm up, man.
Good for you. I'm so proud of you.
It's not a brag. There's 2 types of people. And the 2 opposite people are rooming together.
Yeah. Hey, you guys settled that. I just said I took what I was handed. I was handed a key, and it was the upstairs one.
Well, there was a reason for that, though, and you realized the reason.
They were really, really adamant on not smoking anything vape or any cigarettes or anything in the rooms at all. You know, it said right on there, no vaping, $250 fine, which, you know, we pretty much see everywhere we go now, but
I haven't seen that. Not a no vaping.
They looked a little bit more adamant about it, but
yeah. So I stuck the 2 vapors.
Yeah.
I stuck the 2 people that vape into one room and the 2 people that don't in another room.
Which is smart.
To minimize the potential.
We went outside enough. Like when he would go have a cigarette, I would go out and just rip this thing to death and then be like, yeah, I'm stoned, I'm good. And that was it. And these don't hit you like flour does, you know? So this is just kind of keeps me from stabbing everybody in the con kind of mood, you know?
And no flour.
No flour.
No flour.
Dude, everybody had weed there, but I didn't ask anybody. I did ask one guy. We had a friend we met in Chicago, and I just said, hey, man, he's a musician. You know, I was like, where the fuck's the weed at around here? He's like, you know, I'm from Florida, and I don't know. But I might know somebody. And then I never saw him again. So it's fine, though. I don't, you know, I got through it fine. Did I say one thing about weed, really bitching about not having any, aside from like, yes, hey, I smell some. I smell some. There's some. Me and FaZe both are like, ooh, somebody's got the chronic. There it is. And then
dude, I had a guy hit me up when I checked into this hotel. I had a guy hit me up as I'm walking up the stairs carrying my stuff. He's like, hey, man, you got any weed on you? It's like, no. It's like, my guys have been looking for it all weekend. We can't find it.
It was fine, though. I mean, we were busy enough and stuff to where it wasn't about the weed this time, you know? It wasn't a fucking vacation at all. This was actually a grind.
Well, FaZe has an explanation for the $250 fine, it looks like. He says, Georgia has a strict Clean Air Act. Every building has to be very strict about it there. So
we just didn't do it, you know? No problem.
Yeah.
It was that simple.
No problem.
And I got sleep because of it, too, apparently.
Well, then Saturday we get up, bounce around. Oh,
I woke up at fucking noon on Saturday. I was like, I'm all like rolling over, you know, and I hear FaZe going, yeah, he's getting up now, you know, and then I'm like, what time is it? He's like, I'm thinking he's gonna say 8, 9. He's like, 12. What? So we had to jump right up and get going, and felt like we were behind there for a while.
Right. No, we were fine.
It was all promotion.
Yeah, we kicked around, chatted with some of the celebs that we know, and went around, met some of the other vendors, and saw some pretty cool cosplayers. That Hellraiser cosplayer, the one that won,
she won.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that was phenomenal.
The best I've ever seen.
That was great.
Better than movie quality.
Yeah. Again, Saturday, I'll let these guys talk about Saturday mostly because there was a good chunk of 2 or 3 hours where I was pretty much up in the room working on getting Curse Your Luck ready. So, Ziggy, go ahead.
Yeah, we just decided to we did in Pennsylvania. We had Faye's like Jesus of Nazarene. He had the wreath over his head like he was going to be crucified. We walked through the con, and then Colonel and I flanked either side and behind, saying, "Hey!" They're like, anybody that looked at it, you like that? Yeah, that's awesome. You want to win it? It's free. Play here tonight. Boom, boom, boom. We handed out all of our forms to get people to play. And it worked. We got our registers, and we had 4 full games this time. It was actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
But that
one other thing we did on Saturday is we did the unboxing video of the wreaths because we hadn't seen them.
No.
Dude, no, we did that on Friday, didn't we?
We did it Friday, I think.
Did we do that Friday?
Yeah, we did do that Friday, yeah.
Yes, because
okay.
Saturday when we finally, they were already open when we took them to go take them down, You were working on the stuff by then.
I thought we did that Saturday for some reason.
It could have been. It's the exact same area, why not? But yeah, so we got the gear and everything. At one point, it's time to go down and get everything down there. So we loaded everything down, went and got the cart from the hotel, which almost fit everything. And we took it all down before, in between a couple of the events, so we didn't disturb anything. And then, I don't know, I'm trying to think if anything else went down Saturday.
Saturday was pretty uneventful beforehand. Yeah. Like I said, we went on, did the promotion. Crank worked on the board. We went to lunch. We came back, did some more promoting, did some more work on the board, double check things, broke down the price. With Fantasy Realms, I give these away. These are part of the price packs.
It was at that point when I bought this too and considered wearing it when we first hit the stage. But then I was like, I don't want to jinx it. Maybe I should have fucking worn it.
Maybe you should have.
Yeah.
Like I said, the funny story about that is I was telling Crank, I was like, man, this dude had the Bengals one. I might actually buy it. Lo and behold, Crank's like, hey, Colonel, there's a Bengals one. I'm like, fuck. I don't know, man. I don't think I'm buying. I'm not here to buy anything. Like, this business. I'm not buying shit. That was my goal, is not to buy shit.
Yeah.
Then I saw the price for 2. I'm like, all right. And they had a Lions one. I was like, when Zach gets here, I want to talk him into buying one so we can get that deal.
I was over there schmoozing up the Paul Bearer Press guy, and he was telling me how to get my hands on some of the rarer distinctive dummies figures that I like. Like the Father Thomas and the zombie one I have, and the boat zombie with the formerly broken arm because I fixed it. But yeah, I love the detail of these fucking things. And he goes, dude, there's, I told him which ones I want. There's a couple like Herbert West, the Reanimator and stuff like that. He goes, you can get them. Because I'll go here to the Instagram and then go to this site, dude, and they'll tell you where. So it's, and I walked up, I'm all like, yeah, man. And then I bought a t-shirt. I did buy a t-shirt from, and it sucks. I'm sorry, guy. I'm a stoner. I don't remember the name of your company if you're watching, but they're like they're putting podcasts together. Like they're getting a network together, and they were over there working it, and they're doing something interesting though. They're adding different kind of content to their network, like shows and stuff, like TV shows. So I dug their approach, but he had really cool artistic T-shirts. I bought a Friday the 13th one. He didn't have my size, so I paid for it. He's gonna ship it out. Don't make me do it, bro. Don't make me do it. I do remember that you are from where you're from. I won't say, but yes. But yeah, so I walk up and thinking, okay, cool. I'm gonna get out of here spending $25. And here's Colonel going, Zach, check it out. And that's pretty cool, man. And he's like, it's 2 for $40, man. And I was like, damn it.
He did. He's like, I just bought a shirt. So it's all right.
You guys are gonna crack, Yep. So yeah, I went, all right. So we got him. Obviously, we got him, and then the Lions fucking lost about, 30 hours later. It was all over.
30 hours later.
It'll be on my set. It's going on my fucking set because this season will
Hell
be.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Tarek says, "LOL, Crank. You two talk about Saturday because unlike you, I was working."
No.
We was working too, goddamn it. We was working
They
the
were
crap.
working too.
Where is the
and then
I don't have
the
that
costume contest ends.
Right.
And then we have about a little over an hour to set up,
Yeah.
but we get it done
quickly
just in time.
We got it done in 50
And
minutes. We had like 10 minutes.
Yep, because I did run out for a minute. We did do we weren't sure how it was going to work, guys. That's one of the reasons why we didn't tell a whole lot of people what was going on. I don't think we told that many at all.
One or two.
I think we really just told our families. That was it.
Take the show live. We broadcast Kurt's Show live.
In my mind, I wanted a couple of people to see it just so we could
pretty much
interview them and see how it went, test it, you know. But I think it's something we're going to do from now on. We just got to get a little bit better of a camera so you can see that board better. That's the problem. You can't really see the board in that. The way they had the light set up in there. If it would have been dark,
yeah, the lights dimmed a little bit more.
He shut them all the way off, and I was like, yes, and then he turned it back on again.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a safety thing though. It might be. Like
Kale was our sound guy. He was the man. Kale was the man. Thanks, Kale. If you're ever watching, I don't know. We gave him a sticker, but you never fucking know if these guys are tuning in.
No, he was fucking awesome, man.
Very competent and thorough.
Yeah, because my batteries were dying all fucking night on my microphone. Like literally half the show, I was off. Like either my batteries would die or I get my batteries changed and you forget to unmute me. I'd be like, I run back around.
My mic was pretty good.
I'm still muted. Yeah, your mic was great.
Yeah.
Crank and I had
but like you mentioned, we ran 4 complete games.
Uh-oh, hang on.
4 games, folks. 4.
Yep.
And this okay.
4 complete games.
And this time around, the Killers showed up early, you know, in like the first game. So we set the tone right away. We got the crowd instantly, you know. So they also had us doing the game at 9:00 at night. So we have alcohol being served on the premises during our game. And it just made it a lot looser and very cool. It did work out that way, thankfully.
It did. And speaking of Killers, boy, we also added a extra element to the live show this week. And it's fucking
again, which was a last minute addition.
Yeah.
What's that?
It was a last minute addition.
Again, another last minute addition.
And it was fucking great for you guys that watch the podcast or watch the live feed. Please let us know how it looked having fucking Art the Clown and Leatherface taken out.
Customers, yep, and victims.
The contestants. It was fun, dude. That was so fun. Like one guy literally jumped off the stage. I'm like, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall.
It was really cool, man. I mean,
don't twist your ankle, please.
Yeah, don't get hurt. We literally have,
we're bringing the elements to this game now, and we're going to make it stand out even more.
Well, we've talked about doing
I've got a vision here.
Yeah, we've talked about doing that before, but
these guys were into it.
Yeah, we had a little bit of prep time right before the show where we were able to kind of talk somebody into it. And yeah, of course, I saw Art the Clown. I had to go, yep.
Oh God.
And he was buddies with the Leatherface. So
yeah, on Sunday. I mean, and that'll lead to the Bam story later. I spotted him. I saw Art and I ran up to him. I went, "Hey man." I go, "Do you know who that Leatherface was?" And he's like, "Right here, man." And it was the
Which
dude.
is good because I told him, like, "Hey, after the show, stick around. I need your information."
Yeah.
So we can, get you some shit. And I'm like, "Where'd Leatherface go?" And they were fucking gone.
They were gone.
Like I was running around after the show trying to find them in the lobby and just poof, vanished.
Yeah. So
honestly, I was really, really nervous when Art the Clown took that one guy out though, because he literally was dragging him off stage.
Art told me, he goes, "Dude, that guy gave me all of his weight." And that guy wasn't, he was 220, 230, And he just said, but that guy was pissed drunk. That, that's the guy I was out in the audience talking. He ended up playing too. He was in like the third game.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I was standing there, because we were working the fucking crowd. We were getting people to bet on who was playing and who was going to win, and pitting them against each other. It was a lot of fucking fun. But I turn around, he's tapped me on the shoulder. He's like, "Patron?" He has a shot of Patron. I was like, "Not right now," So he was good and liquored up, but Art was dragging him to the stairs, and the guy just went limp, and they both kind of tumbled down the stairs. I'm just going, fuck. I walked around there. They're getting up, laughing and giggling like a couple of little girls. Man, it was hilarious, dude.
But I checked with the guy after Art walked off. The contestant was still there. I was like, "You good, man? Please tell me you're okay."
He said he had a blast. I saw him Sunday too.
Yep.
Yeah, the fucking vampire, the real fangs. Did you see that guy? His
Yeah.
teeth when he smiled?
Yeah.
Ooh. How do you not bite your own lips when you do that stuff?
I don't know.
No,
Where are you vampires? How do you what's the secret? How do you sleep and not tear your lips to shit? Because he had real shit. His is real.
Yeah. But yeah, we gave away, man, I was doing the math. Almost $1,000 worth of prizes, man.
Just under 1,000.
Yeah. It was and again, thank you to Bell's Fancy Creations. Thank you to Fantasy Realms. Thank you to Klaatu Records and Screen Team Releasing, as well as Days of the Dead for
shirts
all the donations and shirts and everything else. It was a great time, and let us know how did that stream look for the ones of you that did watch. I know there were a few of you that said
you saw it, yeah.
No, I know Bill messaged me and said he loved it, but like I said, we didn't realize the screen didn't show anything until obviously after the fact.
Yeah, I was watching it. I was like, oh,
Right.
fuck, as you can't see anything going on. But you can kind of hear us telling the story. And I was like, well, it's okay that way. But, I mean, you got to see that board. Maybe we can punch it up and actually layer a board on there, just following the audio. I think we could probably do that. Fix it up.
We're almost going to have to do something like that at some point. But that's
we'll cut it in. It'll be a cut in, It'll look good.
That's going to take some additional production work, so.
It will, and this is why we can never get these things out, folks, because there's always something that is wrong that we can't really fix. We always go, we'll get it next time, and then we don't get it. So, or something else goes wrong. So, and not necessarily wrong. It just,
yeah. Tarek says screen glare killed that part, but not the whole experience.
That's what I thought.
Bill says sound was and the screen, but other than that, it was awesome.
Yeah, I remember we were using a cell phone, and the studio actually crashed at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to reboot it, but the feed never left somehow.
That was a blessing in disguise because I noticed that one of the times my batteries were dead, I was having to look over. I'm like, oh, shit. So I'm trying not to interrupt FaZe because he's telling score. I'm like, hey, what was the password again? What was the password again for the web? And apparently the feed never fucked up. So that's, again, another blessing.
Right.
Blessing, or we got lucky as fuck.
We'll get it right, man. We're gonna get a couple of nicer cameras, and I think something that maybe we can use that even to shoot it and go live with that being the source. We'll see.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think everybody pretty much had a good time, especially the ones that played, man.
Everybody on stage was cool. I mean, I get it. It's not for everybody. Some people, there's a couple people left. Not many though. I think.
No, so most people that were there from start to finish. I mean, some of the celebs came out and watched.
Yeah, that was cool.
Awesome and much appreciated.
Well, the fact that they were enjoying it, that's what I was noticing, and they didn't just get up and leave right away. Like, this is, we're doing something right.
We even had Bill.
Yes.
He got to play.
Yes,
Bill, for those of you that don't know, Bill is the organizer of Days of the Dead. He puts the whole thing together. He played. He had a good time. Him and a couple of his friends played in one of the later games. What?
This book has errors, and I will make sure and double and triple check questions in the future, Bill. I apologize. We owe you a spin in the next game.
Not worried about that right now. Oh, and Bill wants to know about Ziggy and the blue-haired girl, the one that snorted.
Yes, I think all of us were with her for at least a second.
Oh, kind of goo-goo-eyed.
Yeah,
she
for me, it's like Wayne's World. I looked and it was like just the fucking stars around her and daydream, whatever the song was. I was like, I fucking snapped right back into the Colonel. Man, like, okay, because I was not going to shoot my shot. It didn't
I think mine was.
Get back to work.
I think my crush from the game was Jenna. Well, especially once she said something on stage, because I couldn't hear what she was saying when she was out in the audience, kind of heckling her friend.
Well, I mean,
like,
I had her pick one. I said, "Who do you like? You know, if she wins or they win,
Right.
you'll get a shirt." And she was like, "Ooh, give me one." And then number one took off, man. She went flying right away. She was just going, "Yeah." But then it got down to the end, and me and Crank went to work on her. I sat down next to her, going, "So this is your race, your horse race here. You got your horse up there. What do you think, Crank? What should she do? You know, let's ask her." And we put it all on her and everything. So, and then she said what she should do, what I think. And we went, okay, so if anything happens here, it's all on you.
All your fucking fault, Jenna.
It was premium crowd work, man. And then, of course,
she crashed
hits
and
the
burned.
killer. She gets killed on stage right at the next fucking spin. And it was perfect. You can't script it.
And then Jenna played and fucking won and got the Hellraiser.
Yeah. She won. She ended up getting called and she won. So.
And she had that some kind of accent that was just British accent, maybe? Australian?
It's like Australian, New Zealandish. I'm thinking somewhere
like
in that area.
Over there, right?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Phoenix down here says, "I was robbed."
Yes. It's not us. That board is ruthless. It does not care who you are. It doesn't care what you are. It just wants you dead. That's it. It's a bitch.
I think Phoenix was contestant 1, maybe.
The one
that Jenna was cheering for.
You got to pass those spins. That's what I was thinking. I can't say it in the game, but you know what I mean? But actually, what?
No, Phoenix is pulled off by Art, dude.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. Phoenix says, at least I was pulled off by Art. He was that guy. All right.
Oh, man.
That was funny.
See?
Oh, that's it. I love that, adding that element to the game.
Yeah.
The cosplayers doing that. That was awesome.
And they were good about it. They did it right, I couldn't, they're wearing fucking costumes. I can't see their fucking faces. I don't know who they are in there, when we got them to do it, and all of a sudden the first one happened right away and he jumped right up and ran up there. I was like, oh yeah, this is just how we wanted it. So perfect. Well done. And they're already hired. If we should return to Atlanta, they're in. They said we'll do it again. Yep.
And we do have video of it. So
yeah.
You'll see the killers in action.
Some quality.
Yeah.
6-7 cameras worth.
I don't think Saturday could have gone any better except for maybe the live stream part of it. If we could have done something a little more with that. But
fuck, we pulled that out of our ass about an hour before the thing started. So we decided to do it.
But man, I don't think anything else could have gone any better with that. It was a great show.
And the games were dramatic as fuck. Yeah, the games were absolutely perfect.
Game 4.
Yeah, dude.
That was the perfect run of Curse Your Luck, dude.
I don't want to give it away. It's another one of those spectacular bad beats, man, that you just won't believe. It's just like, what the fuck? Really? No fucking way. It's horrible, man. I mean, I felt bad for this person after this happened.
Yeah. Yep. But then Saturday came and went. We hung out again afterwards and, kind of relaxed with another drink or so.
It was like
I had a few. Saturday I was celebrating. I had a few. I was feeling pretty good. I also tried my first rum and Coke. No, I'll never try one again.
Ugh.
That wasn't the greatest rum though, but they didn't have my brand, so
no Sailor Jerry.
I'll try. If you get Sailor Jerry, I'll try one again, but I still don't think I'm going to like it.
We got to get those motherfuckers to sponsor this thing, man. What we need.
Then Sunday rolls around and
Sunday,
the relaxing day.
Supposed to be
the relaxing day.
Yeah.
The primary thing that we had to deal with was getting Ziggy and FaZe and Colonel to the airport. That was the main thing. Well,
and by 3 o'clock,
and get paid. But but yeah, Sunday we went around, thanked all the sponsors again for helping us out and being cool.
We're never gonna forget this first batch of sponsors that we've had these last year or so, man. These fucking guys have all been just stellar and top notch, man.
And
top
helpful and just and helpful, grateful. They just
they're just as excited that we're giving the shit away on such a cool platform. You know what I mean? So they're into it as well. But yeah, I mean, I'd like to see some other people get involved. I'll be honest,
I'd love to get some more sponsors.
Yeah.
But because that just means bigger prize packs.
Yeah.
So, Bill, I think, was very happy with the way things went. His team that saw it were very appreciative and complimentary.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but even before he played, he was running around, and he was doing live videos for it and putting them up there. So I tell he was having a good time.
Yeah, he was having a good time. Like I said, selfie guy pulled me to the side, just telling me how good of a time Bill had. Like during the show, I was like, "Dude, thank you. I'm sorry, but I got to get to work."
Yeah. I forgot to mention one of the other contestants was a YouTuber, Tampa J.
Yeah.
He joined us on stage and competed. I don't think he won, though.
I think he might have got taken out by Leatherface too.
No. I don't think he got taken out. But I think he placed second or third. He was.
Yeah.
He had I'm trying to think of the spin tallies in all those different games. They're all running together right now. We'll pull it up. You'll see it. We got good stuff of him. It's a good game. That one ends pretty crazy too.
Yeah. But I did see, I have to say, Tampa J, if you're watching, I did see your Days of the Dead video, and I did not see a single mention of Curse Your Luck.
Oh, and he was even a participant? Tampa.
Yeah.
Jay,
come on, man. Help us out here. It's all right.
All right. We're just busting balls.
Giving a shit.
We're stoked that you fucking came and played, dude. I mean, for sure.
We are. But yeah, continue with Sunday.
While Crank was out, doing the important business stuff, he's the go-to guy when I talk the finances and stuff. That's Crank. Zach and I know it's all him.
You mean that's Crank as fuck?
It's not a bad thing. It's Crank as fuck because he's the more detail-oriented guy, checks and balances. He's our detail guy.
And trustworthy, and it's awesome.
We're like, have fun, dude. Crank lives for this shit. So we're going around, just kind of talking to everybody. Hey, love the show last night. Oh, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
We see Art, and we're like, dude, it's again. Hey, man, you got another. Hey, it's right here. And then some homeless guy walks by us, and they're out of his fucking mind, crazy. And they're like, yeah, this guy's been in here, and he goes outside. We go back to following our conversation. And what happens in the corner of our fucking eyes?
Well, I was facing Leatherface on a costume and over his shoulder.
Leatherface. Yeah. I was facing Art, and my shit was my peripheral vision. So I saw some movement, turn my head, and I'm gonna let zag. I'm just gonna say something real quick. Then I'll let you tell the story. I'm not gonna ruin anything. I am the jackass generation. This shit hit off when I was a teen. Like, this is our fucking lives. So to actually see something jackassy happen in real life was a dream fucking come true for me. I wish it was better under circumstances, but I was at the same time, I was like, oh shit, this is actually fucking happening.
It's happening.
Zag, there you go.
Yeah, it was more of a TMZ moment than a jackass moment, but I mean, still
jackassy. I don't care what you say.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, it was Bam Margera all the way. But here's the thing, Bam wasn't in the wrong this time.
No, not at all. Not at all.
He had a couple of dogs with him. One was just like it looked like a year-old pit bull, but she was a sweetie. She's a sweetheart, and a lab with him, an older lab. And him and his girlfriend or wife, I'm not sure what it is these days. What he's got going on. But we all know Bam's had some problems getting sober and getting straight again, but he looked great. First of all, I didn't know this motherfucker was 6 feet tall. He's my size, but he's built like a fucking linebacker now, So he was in there signing. I mean, but this is outside after we see the commotion, we see the movement. I'm facing it, and I see a dude fucking tackle this guy with a punch, It's like, oh my God, and it's, holy shit, Bam Margera's kicking someone's ass. I wasn't sure who he was hitting. You know what I mean? So we just wanted to get out there and see what was going on. And Bam comes right through the doors. And the girl was going like, "Can we get some security out here? This fucking guy, don't let him in here." The fucking guy was a homeless guy. The dog was going up to give some love, to lick, maybe get a pet.
To mention the same one that I saw walking around the convention that was like fucking insane.
Oh, he was talking.
He was mumbling to
the one that was scooping all the ashtrays out.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it was a white dude. He was a white dude with a beard. He looked like Nick Nolte in Down and Out in Beverly Hills. But
yeah, he's like the mix of that and Charles Manson because he's fucking.
Yes. You know, but yeah, he walked by you, you'd hear like that, you know. But all of a sudden, yeah, he kicks and spits at Bam's dog. So Bam responded and took him down.
As he should have.
Anybody would have done this. That guy just completely cowered down, shut it down, wouldn't look up, just in a ball. He didn't do anything. Bam came in, went in and started signing, and he chilled right out. He was fine. He was cool. And a couple people got some autographs, and I couldn't help it. I had to go up there, and I went, "Hey, Bam." I go, "Fuck that guy. You don't mess with somebody's dogs." And his girl was like, "Thank you. You know, do you believe that?" I go, "We know you've been having a hard time." I go, "We're going to tell the story." I go, "But we're going to give the facts, how it went down." And she was like, "I love you guys." And that was it. And then he told a story about how he was in Canada and there was like a sex trafficking, kidnapping happening, and like the hotel security and police did nothing. So he did. He ran up and tried to intervene and stuff. And then the girl ended up running around the van and getting right back in. And again, his girl or his wife said, you know, it looked like she was on something. So she voluntarily got back in. "I can't help you," you know, but a fascinating story. It's like, he's like, "Trouble finds me. I'm just trying to come out and just be normal, man." You know, so he's doing good. He looked great, but we just had to fucking tell him that, dude, we saw it and fuck that guy. You know, that was ridiculous. Spitting on the dog and trying to kick him. My little JJ, I think I would have went much further than he did.
Oh, he definitely restrained himself quite a bit. 'Cause like you said, with JJ, myself with Piper, I probably would have kicked the dude in the fucking head once he cowered down. I would not have stopped.
Oh, he would have caught a sneaker sandwich right in the teeth from me, man. Just don't fuck with a dog. Anybody's dog, dude. Nobody's dog. Nope. But yeah, so there's the Bam story. I mean, but he's a cool dude, man. He was very, very chill. Not drunk. Didn't look hungover. Very clear, lucid. Looked fine.
Yep.
So he's doing well.
No, that was I missed that part, I guess.
Yes.
I heard about it almost immediately afterwards, and it was funny.
Well, we were joking about it, going like, you know what? Oh, it'd be funny if like he snapped out and, you know, punched his manager or something. You know, that'd be great.
Well, that would have been nice, actually.
Yeah, and it didn't go down. You know, hey,
but you did get to see a bum fight. You got to see a bum fight, basically.
Yeah, Bum Fight 5. It was fucking awesome.
A celebrity bum fight, for fuck's sake.
There you go.
You wanted a shot at the title. But
and then was there anything else on Sunday before you guys jumped in the Uber to the airport? Because I was not going to make that drive again.
Yeah, we were shaking babies and kissing, you know, hands and stuff like that. So we just went around and did that the rest of Sunday. And
yeah, it was pretty much saying goodbye, you know, saying goodbye to our friends and
vendors,
everything else, and sponsors, and it was the standard. All right, bye-bye. See you next time.
Next time, yeah. And we got in the car and chucked over to the airport like 4 hours before my flight took off. But I was all right with that. We had the gang. We got to sit down, you know, me, FaZe, and Colonel, and just chill. And we got some bogus pizza.
Yeah, some bogus expensive pizza, but it was in the airport. What I expected. Yeah. I did have a funny story about this pizza later on. No, later on. When when the timeline hits it, I'll tell you.
Okay. Oh, yes. I know what you're going. That was funny, but I was enraged already when that happened.
Yep, let's start getting into the airport trip.
Oh man, are we really going to bring it?
I have nothing to do about this.
Yeah, it's 9:30. I guess it's time, isn't it?
Here, I'll tell you what. We're going to save the best for last. I'll run through my trip.
Yeah.
So we get there early enough. We eat our parting lunch. Get to my gate. Bye, guys. See you later. Flying from Atlanta to Houston. Fucking awesome. I get to watch a movie. It's a long flight. I watched Fellowship of the Rings. I only had like 50 minutes left by the time we landed. But man, about 30 minutes before we landed, my stomach's like, blah, 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 blah. I haven't told Zach at the airport, man. I hope this pizza don't fuck me up. So it did. Seatbelt signs on. You can't get up.
Which Tarek predicted airport pizza for when you're like, man, fuck my next flight's bathroom.
You goddamn right.
Oh, dude.
So again, like I said, we're descending down. Seatbelt lights on. Can't get up. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, fuck. I'm in the back of the plane, so I got to wait a long time to get off this fucking thing. Man, my next flight's gate is literally right across the fucking hall, and right across from the hall is a fucking bathroom. So I fucking book it. Everybody's in there. I'm like, shit. So I go down to another bathroom. They're fucking cleaning it. I got to take my chances. I go back to the other one. Go to the first stall, no toilet paper. Second stall, no toilet paper. Third one's the charms. They had one roll of toilet paper sitting up on behind it, but the rest is out. I was like, oh, thank fucking God. So I get in there. I put my paper down on the fucking seat. Man, it was awesome. I shit in 2 different time zones in one day, like a fucking boss. I blew that shit up, man. I was like, oh. Fuck that pizza, man. Tore me the fuck up. So then I'm like, oh, cool. Get out. There's the bar. Watching the Lions-Niners game. Like, the Lions are fucking kicking ass. I'm going to sit down and watch some of this. Oh, no. I board my flight fucking right now. So then I got on the plane. 20-minute delay because they were waiting for someone else to arrive to hop on there because their plane was delayed. We had a couple seats. It's the last flight to Cincinnati for the night. They get on. We fly. No free entertainment. I snooze, catch some Z's. Stop, get dinner. I get home at 1 a.m. and I'm asleep by fucking 2. That's a short zag. Go on.
2. All right. Yeah.
Pooping on the airplane.
Yeah, we ate the bogus pizza. We said goodbye to Colonel. And FaZe and I rolled over. Our gate was right next to his, actually. So we sat down, and the Lions game was coming. We watched the end of the Baltimore-Kansas City game. We got to see that, most of that game. And then, the Lions, our plane was getting maintenance in Houston, but it said 20-minute delay. Remember that number, 20-minute delay. 20 minutes. Plenty of time for me to get where I need to be with only a 20-minute delay. Plenty of time.
You would hope.
You would think. So, what was it? Oh, I said I was going to bring FaZe in for this because he needs to corroborate this stuff for me. Yeah, man. Then what was it? About an hour 20 before we got on that plane? After they said 20-minute delay, something like that. What was it?
Yeah, it was a little while. I can't remember exactly. It was a little over an hour, so that sounds about right.
So now I'm like kind of doing the math in my head going, well, fuck, this is only going to give me like 18 minutes, man, to get to where I need to be.
But from 18 to 10 to 5. And then
5 to like, what the fuck? And then, okay, so it's great. We take off. I mean, it took a long time to take off. It's great. The Lions game, we've got DirecTV on the plane. I'm watching the Lions in real time. I'm happy as fuck. And it's the second quarter. They're still kicking ass.
17-7. It was awesome.
Oh, it was so fun. The plane was into it, dude. Everybody was watching it. It was so fun, man. And then, that went down. We lost, but I didn't get to see the end because it was the last 7 or 8 minutes, maybe 6 minutes.
It was like down to 3 minutes. It was still
down to 3. We landed,
but there was still kind of a chance. Like,
they
hearts were hoping.
They scored one. I mean, but
they
even cut the feed. They cut the feed before I got off the plane.
Yep.
No.
Yeah. So they make the announcement like, hey, we got 4 or 5 people that need to get real quick connecting flights. So you're going to have to, everybody please stay seated. Let them get off the plane first. All right. Mm-hmm. Everyone back there is in agreement. Everyone's being real cool. Those motherfuckers in first class getting their designer fucking baggage out and looking back like, huh? What? Who, me?
There was one lady. I don't know if you were off the plane at this point, but she was shouting like, "Move! Get the fuck out of my way!" Like she was flipping out. Like she had to get off that fucking plane.
I mean, it delayed it probably 3 or 4 more minutes, which honestly could have been the difference. But that I'm not blaming them. Let's see, 20 minutes. Okay, Okay, we're arriving late. Sorry. As I'm getting to the edge to leave, the stewardess says, "Hey, they know you're late. They're holding the plane for you." Great. I'm still going to run my ass off. And then I'm going like F1. I go, that's where they dropped me off on Friday. And I'm where I went to, you know? So I'm a couple terminals away here, man. So I fucking start running, man. And I run the fucking O'Hare Airport 5K in about, I don't know, it was, I think I got about a 9-minute, 4 miles or whatever it was. I was, you know, it was gross. I sweated through my clothes, my hat, you know, I'm running with my backpack, you know, I mean, the thing at one point came loose, the arm strap, and it's just swinging around.
Oh, shit.
I fucking made it though. I get there, dude, with what? I had 5 minutes when I hit the gate. Somehow. It's fucking dark, dude. There's nothing going on. It's all, that whole end of the airport is dark. I was like, what the fuck? So I run back. I find the first board that's lit up with the next flights. I find they moved my fucking gate to F23, which I fucking ran by 8 minutes ago. I would have had 3 minutes to make that plane if I would have just, but had everything put away and I'm jamming. Fucking United Airlines never texted me any gate change, nothing. O'Hare Airport, nothing. Delta, American, probably fucking JetBlue does this. It's instant. You know where you need to go.
But so United gave you what?
I'm not down there. Here it is. Okay, so I missed my flight by 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And I am just, that's right, is all I can get out, you know, and she's like, and I just said, I threw my fucking bag as a battery in it. I threw my jacket. I threw my phone. And that took me a minute to reacquire because it's dark in there. I couldn't see anything. And then I just turned around and I said, I know it's not you. Tell me what I must do. You know? And she goes, all right, you got to go back to the McDonald's, which is 2 terminals away again. Turn right there, turn left at the Starbucks. That was wrong. That was wrong.
They fucked up my directions too. They just wanted me to fuck. They're like, go here.
They're fucking with us. I'm 100% convinced they're fucking with us. They're just laughing and laughing and laughing. It's fucking, yeah, dude. So I find the desk, and there's 13 other people that are just as insanely mad as I was at that point. But none of them looked as disheveled as I did. I looked like the homeless guy from the fucking con, dude. I mean, shit was hanging off.
Good thing Bam didn't see you.
I was sheened in sweat, dude. I looked like I fucking came in from a rainstorm or whatever, man. It was gross. So, yeah, I get up to the fucking window, and she's, you know, I just, as I want to do, you know, I need help, you know. So it starts like this. Where are we at here?
How may I help you?
You can start by wiping that fucking dumbass smile off your rosy fucking cheeks.
Yeah, I came out swinging. Actually, I was kind of calm at first. I explained the situation, and then I said, "Here's the deal." I go, I gotta ham it up a little bit so I can try to work something. Hustle. This is the hustle, man. I'm a single dad. My kid, I got till 5 a.m. You got to get me home now. You got to find something. And they were just like, there is nothing. There's no flights. They're all done for tonight. So I was like, so you're telling me, you know, I can't do this? What, you know, that's not going to work here. I go, I did everything I was supposed to do, you know, and, you know, in a sense, she told me.
You're fast.
Yeah. So then I fucking snap. All
Have
right.
you always had these? Like what?
No, I just put these in.
He found these
Okay.
first night.
Good lord.
And a few people took steps away from me. I had to show them the dark side, man. And she sticks her hand up and goes, "I'm booking you in at the Holiday Inn, Elk Grove." And I call it, that brought me down a little. She's like, "I'm giving you food certificates and a credit." And I just said, "Thank you." But I was still shaking. You know what I mean? I wish there could have been tape of that, because I would have liked to have seen how that looked from their side.
Probably a security cam somewhere.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah,
She gives me like, "Do you need like toiletries? Like an overnight pack and everything?" I'm all, yeah, I do. And she goes, "Okay, here you go. It's a little thing. It's supposed to have everything in it." So I get. And she goes, "Here's how you go over this, go over the road." It's plane trains again. I had to walk over a 3-lane highway outside, 30 degrees, sweated, complete head to toe, wet, outside in the winter. Go to the shuttles. The shuttles are next to a sanctuary shelter for immigrants. I'm not making this shit up, dude. And they say, the shuttles come every half hour, and it's been 20 minutes already. It's going to be here any second. All right, great. I'm standing there. I'm talking to FaZe, kind of filling him in what's going on. And fuck, dude, it doesn't come. Every other shuttle comes twice. 12 different motels come twice. And this goddamn Holiday Inn, 4 other Holiday Inns came, different locations, not the Elk Grove one,
There's so many Holiday fucking Inns in that area, dude. It's insane.
FaZe finally goes, "Dude, you want me to just come and get you, man?" He goes, "Because I'm parked at the Holiday Inn over here. I'll just come and get you." I was like, "Yes, dude, fuck it.
Brilliant idea.
Please."
The same one.
And then he hits me back. No, he was at a different one. It turned out because I was looking at it, my phone's saying 4 miles to this particular Holiday Inn, and I was like, fuck, I might walk this thing. And then like someone goes, "You don't want to walk that way to that hotel." And I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks for the heads up." Look at the blight, kids. But anyway, I go into the Hilton because FaZe is like, "I don't know what the fuck, I can't find it," and
I could not find where the fucking shuttle line was at all. There was the direction there is ridiculous.
It's one giant mass on the map, so you do it, and
you just kind of go and hope you figure it out.
The Hilton girls were sweet as fuck. There was a few gems in this madness, and they were absolutely cool. Okay. And even the lady that eventually, although now that I think about where I was sent, I'm thinking I was sent there for a reason, so FaZe, he can't find us, and then the shuttle actually shows up. And I went, "All right, the shuttle's here. I'll jump on the shuttle. I'll meet you there." Cool. And I get on the shuttle, and I'm on with like 4 or 5 80-year-olds, dude, and they are backseat driving this guy all the way there. I wish I could have got something out to tape that, because the shit was hysterical. She's like, "I think you missed Bussy Avenue." And he's like, "I didn't miss it. You missed it." It was great, dude. I was having a blast with that, But I get to the hotel, I check in, and FaZe shows up and does me the solid, dude. Whips out a bowl and gets me good and stoned, man. And
I couldn't leave you like that, man. I had to get you. I spent an extra 3 hours in Chicago taking care of my boy.
That's why he's the man, folks. And so he leaves, and I go, "All right, I'm gonna try to go to sleep, but I'm still fighting." I feel gross because I sweated out and dried now. My clothes are still damp. I stink, So I go, "I'm gonna take a shower and just go to bed." So I go up there, I turn the shower on. It's some janky ass crazy. It's all broken and hanging off, but I got it on. It's on, right? Ice cold. I'm just like, man, all right, fine. I'll go to the vending machine. On my floor, it's loaded. It's got everything. It's out of order. It doesn't work. So I go down to the bottom floor, and there's an empty vending machine. Nothing in it. So I walk to the 7-Eleven next door, freezing my ass off, and I get 2 Mountain Dews. That works out. I come back, and I go upstairs, and the shower is colder than it was when I left. It wouldn't get colder. So I was like, all right, I'm obviously retarded or whatever. I can't figure this out. So I turn the sink on just to see if there's no hot water there either. So I think, people that lose their shit and jack out at the airport get sent to this hellhole, the Elk Grove Holiday Inn of Illinois. And, the bed was fine. That's about the best I could say. I didn't sleep much in it because I was just fucking enraged, dude. I could not calm down. And I smoked my whole pipe in there. I didn't give a fuck. Fuck you guys. So the last thing I say to these 2 clowns at the desk, though, before I go to bed, what time does the shuttle start and how often do they go? Comes at 5 o'clock every half hour. Perfect. I'll see you at 5:25. I go in there. I wake up. There was a little warm water in the morning. So I just kind of did my face pretty much because I couldn't do anything. Oh, the fucking toiletry pack. It had a toothbrush that broke on one stroke, snapped like a toothpick. It had enough toothpaste to barely put on the bristles, dude. It did nothing. It was like brushing your teeth with Vaseline or something, dude. It had no mint in it. It was nothing. So, and then, a sleep mask. And then a pair of socks.
That's it? That's all?
A wet wipe, a wet nap, earplugs, lip balm. Lip balm. Deodorant. Where's the soap? Where's the shampoo? What the fuck, man? So,
oh no.
I go into bed, just roll around in the sheets, just stanking and shit. I don't care. I laid there till 5 and I got up, drank a Mountain Dew for 15 minutes. I went down and I'm like, okay. I go, so this guy will be here at 5:30. He's like 6. I'm what? My flight leaves at 7:10. And he goes, yeah. I go, do they go anywhere else and pick anyone else up? He's like, no, because you'll get there about 6:35. I go, if TSA has any line, I called Uber, dude. I got me an Uber. And he was there and he was pulled right in as soon as I hit send. So I paid $16 for an Uber and I tipped him $10. You, 5 stars, buddy. You got it. Thank you. You were the best. Why you? He was awesome. Local guy. So I got to the airport, got through TSA, got to the gate, got on my plane, last seat, last row, last thing in the back of this puddle jumper, 17B, 17A. I apologize for my hygiene. Wasn't my fault. I hope I wasn't too offensive. Guy in suit across the aisle. I apologize. Again, not my fault. Sorry. It was bad. But yeah, man, it was absolutely the worst handling of business. Like United Airlines and O'Hare Airport. I mean, what in the fuck? If you're going to move my fucking gate, I mean, you got to do this to where it's manageable. Even if it's going to be a delay or something going, you guys fucking knew, and you still put it in my fucking head that I was going to make it. They were waiting for me. That's the one that really twisted my shit, man, because they had that shit shut the fuck down when I got there. So, I mean, I made it back. I got to Detroit. My suitcase, which had arrived the previous night, was there and fine. I got it in 2 minutes, no problem. My brother swooped right in, picked me up. I got home, and I slept a few hours earlier, and here we are. So yeah, it was Days of the Dead Atlanta was wonderful and one of the best cons I've ever attended. The fucking travel home. I mean, dude, I might just next time we got to do something like this. If there's a connector somewhere, I might just say, dude, just how much was it for this flight, and then I'll pay the upgrade just for the direct, man. Because fuck that shit, dude. Fuck that shit. And that bitch is going to have me sleep on the fucking airport floor and didn't care until I fucking blew a gasket. Yeah. So.
Wow. Well.
It was crazy.
I am glad you're home.
Yes.
I am home. No. But it was quite an adventure, dude. I mean, I could never relate to Steve Martin more in my life. In this character, Neil Page.
Man, I wish you were as funny as Steve Martin. That would be
me too.
That would be much better.
French, but you're an asshole. Asshole.
Me?
There's
Okay.
two assholes for two assholes.
I deserve that.
Right,
Well-
FaZe? Anything to add to this?
You feel better now? Feel better now?
A little bit. I saved it, man. I told nobody. I saved it, dude. I kept the hate. Kept it. But yeah, fuck the O'Hare. I don't ever want to go to Chicago again in that airport. Ever again, dude.
Well, luckily,
At least in fucking Dallas, they put you on a train that goes all those miles, and it's pretty efficient.
our next event that we're going to is Days of the Dead Chicago.
But we're not flying to Chicago.
Yeah, we're all driving in for that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, we're all going to
No
drive
problem,
into
man.
that one. But
No
that
problem.
is true. That is true. After this successful weekend, we are hitting Days of the Dead in Chicago, March 22nd through the 24th. So if you're in the area, come out and see us. Come out and play Curse Your Luck. And we may have some new, twists to it. We don't know.
It might be a pretty cool twist here
Some
and
neat
there.
stuff
I'm
happening
looking
with
forward
it. That's all we can say. But basically, we're coming into Chicago like this. Yeah.
But guys, and including FaZe, I know he's not in here, but that's fine. Great work this weekend. Everybody played their role, and that's the way it worked.
I was especially proud of the crowd work that we did as a unit. That shit that's how you work a fucking room, guys. That's how you fucking do it. Perfect.
One of the first, and it was kind of a planned joke, but we had to kind of improvise it slightly. But one of the first things that we knew we were going to make fun of is there's a competing convention, and I stress the word competing because for some reason I guess this convention and Days of the Dead don't get along, and the other convention recently announced that they were bringing in Kevin Spacey to their convention. And the entire few days after that, or immediately after that, Days of the Dead, posted a picture of one of the Predator actors that was going to, when I say Predator, I mean the movie Predator, somebody that wore like the Predator suit that was going to be at Days of the Dead and said something like, "This is the only Predator that will be attending Days of the Dead." So I knew there was some humor to have with that. What we had, we had the Alien versus Predator art print from Fantasy Realms to give away. And you made the slip up of Alien versus Kevin Spacey. I mean Predator.
Yeah. But again, everybody was in a good. They were in a festive mood.
Yeah. I'm still mad I missed that joke. I wrote the fucking thing, God damn it, I missed it. Because I was getting batteries.
It was good though.
Hold your kids a little closer, parents, if you are out in the audience, because whoa. There might be Spacey in the audience. But we had a great time. The crowd was wonderful. It was just a great show, and lots of compliments afterwards. I ended up, after you guys left, I ended up talking to one of the guys. He didn't play, but he just watched, and he was talking about, it was a fun time. Can't wait to come back and see it again. I come to all these, but this is one of the most original events that I've ever seen at a convention. And it blew him away. So,
and one guy was nice too. When we were coming out with the gear, he was like, "Guys," he's like, "It's like, wow, that was really fun. Thanks, man, that was fun." He's a local guy, an Atlanta guy. And it was like, "Thanks for sticking around and checking it out."
Yep. The that guy that I was talking to also mentioned that if I was exploring the next day, to go and check out Stone Mountain, which is I guess a attraction here in Atlanta, and I did. But I went for a very specific reason, and I got to go. But that was one of the last film locations that I went to.
I was bummed that we didn't get to go to the city stuff, you know. But I mean,
Well-
4 hours. I even as much as I love that movie, that's ridiculous. 4 hours
Dude.
for that little bit to see. There's not much there, you
Right.
know.
You guys will have to stay a day or maybe even 2 days, you know, sometime, and we'll make that
Or
trip.
if we do drive it or something, I might purposely drive it just for that purpose, you know, just to go.
There you go. If you do that, yeah, I'll stick around an extra day or two. And
Yeah. I mean, if that was the point of going, I mean, fuck. Too bad there's not like a con around Savannah or something, you know. I mean, that would almost.
well,
be perfect.
there is that one that Patrick told us about and told us get in
true.
touch with him, and then that's in Columbus, the Georgia Pop and Horror Con, and I found out
Carolina?
today. Well, it's part of Tidewaters from Virginia.
Oh,
Part of
okay.
their
We were talking to
group
those
of
guys.
sponsors.
Oh, they know who we are. We've been talking to them
Yep.
fucking since they started. We started at the same time, pretty much.
Yep. So that might be something to lean on a little bit.
It's funny. That is fun though. Like looking at the geographical locations, like where are we going to be close to? What can we go see? You know, and I'm glad
Mhm.
you went and got good shots of what you did today. You know,
Right.
I was kind of like,
I haven't-
damn, I honestly could relate to the Colonel with it. I was like, damn, you motherfucker, you.
I know. Well, I'm still gonna have to live vicariously through you guys. Talking about an extra 2 days. It must be nice, Mr. Unlimited Vacation Days, motherfuckers.
Hey, when you work for yourself, you can set your
I
own
know.
fucking hours, baby.
Well, god damn it, get Curse Your Luck booked all across the nation. Well, I still couldn't travel as a kid.
Well, we are getting it booked all across the nation, just not 52 weeks of the year yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe soon. But yeah, like I was saying, next show, March 22nd and 24th in Chicago at Days of the Dead. Get your tickets now if you don't have them. Orlando, I know Orlando's in Vegas right now. He's filming a new movie.
Yeah, he's banging, man. He's got it going on.
Bikers versus Zombies, I think, is something like that.
Dude, movies like that are so much fucking fun. So you know it's gonna
They
be.
are.
It'll be a chuckle, man. Yeah.
So,
you know it's not serious.
Oh, by the way,
hopefully-
O'Hare Airport. I'll be waiting for my ribbon for the 5K run. Okay, I want my time is 9 minutes. Send me my fucking ribbon, and make it a cool medallion because fuck you guys.
But hopefully we'll get to see Orlando while we're up in Chicago, and anybody else that we know up in the Chicagoland area, make sure to come on out and hang out with us. Maybe I can convince Kat and the family to come over for that convention from Ohio.
Come see the madness that is Curse Your Luck, because I mean it's fun, man, and
it's only getting better.
Well, I mean, it's fun if you're playing it, but this motherfucker's just as fun watching it.
Right.
I mean, it gets you in. You can't help it.
You get emotionally invested. Like you said, it's a formula that fucking works.
The board is so cruel that it will turn you on to rooting for some of these people that it's happening to. It's that mean.
It can be
amazing.
It can be. Yeah. But yeah, and I will have. It's going to take me a while to get it all put together, but because I have an idea for what I want to do with all the locations that I went to today. But I have some locations. I'll go ahead and say it. I have some photos and one video from Friday the 13th Part 6, some locations from that, a location from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Yeah.
And a few locations from one of my favorite films from, I think, 2019, Dr. Sleep. So,
God damn, you got right on that fucking little shore, dude. I could not believe it. I was like, the fucking tree is still there. Holy shit.
Yep. I went to the birthplace of one of my favorite villains of the last several years, Rose the Hat, or at least maybe not the birthplace, but where we see her introduction. And I matched that shot up fucking spot on, dude.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
I can pretty much just lay the movie over and then freeze it and then like bleed my picture in over it. And that's kind of what I'm going to try to do.
Did you have to get on like a weird angle and like do like a matrix pose to get to the right level?
The only one I did that for was the benches. I had to get low. The two benches that were like right in front of each other.
Yeah.
In that town square. And man, that town square had a great. They have a visitors center there that has like props and clothing and vehicles and all kinds of stuff from everything that's been filmed there over the years. Like from Duke's, it's in a town called Covington, and it's where they filmed a lot of the Vampire Diaries as well. So they got a shit ton of Vampire Diaries stuff all over the place. I think I ate at a restaurant that was featured pretty heavily there, called the Mystic Diner, which was excellent, by the way. Holy shit. Sweet tea, brined fried chicken with mashed potatoes with this like kind of a different kind of gravy on it, and garlic green beans. God damn. You talk about Southern home cooking. Fuck yeah. That was the meal of the weekend right there.
That gravy looked like sausage gravy to me.
Yeah, kind of. But
There was
that's not me bitching.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Andouille gravy. I couldn't think of the word until you said sausage, and I was like, yeah, that's it. But yeah, so fucking good.
When do you head out?
And I bought a couple of shirts. I'm leaving in the morning. I'm gonna try to get some sleep here in this noisy ass hotel one more night, and then take off in the morning. I've been having to mute myself every now and then because it's just like everybody. I think everybody here is deaf. So
what?
Because they're screaming their ass off just talking to each other. It's pretty much.
What? What?
Huh?
Yeah. But it was really fucking good. It was a good time, just kicking around town and everything. So, but
Atlanta was cool. Dude. I had been through Atlanta before, but I'd never actually got to go down there and sample the local stuff and everything, and that was really fucking cool. So, if we go back, it'll be great. Definitely more things to see yet. We just scratched the surface. Well, fuck, man.
Right.
I do feel a lot better now, man.
Well, all right. I'm trying to pull the calendar out.
Trying to pull.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
What is it?
Next week, guys, we are going to be doing our top 5 movies of 2014. We're going to do, since kind of a recent year though, because it's only been 10 years. So
that's fun though. A decade's good. Decade
I remember good. 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Let's see.
So.
Oh, yeah, I'm already looking at a quick list here.
I've already been working on mine, but it's been a while since I've been able to sit down and watch anything. But I may try to squeeze one out tonight while I'm sitting here because I brought my Roku with me. So
some pretty solid films already from just a quick glance. All right, that should be pretty fucking easy, honestly. So,
well, I'm happy for you there.
That's right.
Let's see. I'm rolling down. Oh boy.
Well, while you're rolling down, I'm going to go ahead and start.
Yes.
Do your thing.
Saying our good nights. Last chance or last time, we want to thank our members, our final girls and guys, Chris, Lorena, Tyrone, and of course, newly added BD Mags. Thanks for joining the society, sir. Also, thanks to our Crazy Ralphs, Rick and Raymond, and our camp counselors, 42nd Street Pete, Corey, Luke, Michigan Dave, S. Michael, Stacy Lynn, Orlando, Patricia, and JJ. Thank you guys for supporting. And as always, thanks to our associate producer, C. Faze. Oh, almost brought him in and he wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah. That would be the new
good show tonight. Good show tonight, FaZe.
Yeah, this was fun. These recap ones are always good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know about good, but
Well, I mean, good
Yeah.
stories to tell, even,
God damn it.
exciting.
man,
Yeah, it's always fun.
it was fun. I would have did it again. If they said, hey, you can do the same thing again, but you got to do the same thing again, I'd be like, I'll just walk now. I'll just walk right to the fucking, if it's just 10 minutes, fuck it. I'm just going, rebook me.
Yep.
Give me a hotel.
At this point, yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Want my fucking
Well,
ribs.
FaZe, as always, you want to send them out? Yep, got it that time.
Boom!
Boom! Colonel, send them out.
Yeah.
Yes. God damn it. It was a blast at Days of the Dead Atlanta. Only the second show with the three of us. The first with all four. The fucking first. We finally
Atlanta,
pulled all four off in
You'll always
Atlanta.
have that.
And it was fucking glorious. It ran smooth as hell. Again, I can't give you guys enough credit. And along with FaZe, like I said, FaZe is the glue that holds the live show together.
Absolutely.
We're what people see, but if that glue was shitty, no one would buy it.
Nope.
So again, thank you, FaZe, so much. And I'm looking forward to ranking our films from 2014 now that I can actually sleep in my nice, comfortable bed, get some fucking Skyline chili, welcome home.
Wow.
And one last thing, the nicest airport I've been in all weekend was CVG out of Cincinnati. Oh, you have no idea how awesome it was to come off that last terminal. Welcome to Reds country. I'm like, yes. So good to be home. So thank you for tuning in tonight. And be sure to tune in next week.
And
Don't get sick. Wash your dick.
Yep.
yeah,
All right,
Don't
Ziggy.
smell like a Ziggy. You Summer's Eve.
yeah, dude. I would, you know what? That would have been I would have taken that. I mean, shit. I had the nasty. Wow. We can absolutely why I do this and why I want to do this. There goes my internet. Uh-oh. Okay.
About that
I'll
time.
try. Oh, there, it's coming back. It's coming back. Okay. Yeah, man. It just absolutely, with all the bullshit that's been going on around here in my world, this was absolutely cleansing and therapeutic and cathartic, anything you want to call it. And I'm just so thankful for you guys, man, and to do this. And I ain't going nowhere. We're going to keep fucking doing this thing. We're going to bring this shit in. We're making this real. It's going. Lions, I still love you, baby. Thank you for this season. It was awesome. I look forward to the bright future and the future Death Curse Society. Thanks for coming along with us, guys. We're right here.
Yep. All right. Again, top 5 of 2014 next Monday. We'll all be back in our home bases. And, of course, like I've mentioned a few times, Days of the Dead in Chicago, March 22nd through the 24th. Join us for Curse Your Luck and all kinds of shenanigans.
Goddamn.
For the
right.
FaZe, for the Colonel, and somebody else is going to have to get us out of here. You know that, right?
Yes.
All right. For the FaZe, for the Colonel, and for Zigzag, I'm Red Crank saying thank you again for watching and DCS out. We'll see you next time. Woo!
Yeah, where you going? Chicago. Chicago? Chicago.